Hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And tonight we have the strangest product placement ever. Like, I did not expect to have Meghan being a Hertz ambassador on my 2023 bingo card, but here we are. First, Diana was the Queen of Hearts. And now we have Meghan, the Duchess of Hertz. Although you know that the rental car company's name comes from the German Hertz, they just added a T to help English-speaking customers to pronounce it the right way. But no, really, my question is, why are we talking about rental cars? Why did Meghan went to pick up her Woman of Vision Board award and went through a Hertz agency? And wearing a yellow dress. What is this? Is this WME's strategy? And this time, the one who made me literally cry from laughter was Kinsey Schofield, who confirmed that after the Rent a Duchess stint, the Lugano honeycomb velvet oversized solid quilt set Rebecca Living was already sold out at Target. That's what I call being an influencer. Catherine has nothing on Meghan. By the way, before we delve deeper into the Rent a Duchess rabbit hole, I need to address this. Disney's new Little Mermaid seems to contain dig at the Princess of Wales. Because you know that when it comes to the royal family and the non-royals news, when it rains, it pours. Is Mickey Mouse on Teen Meghan? A reviewer who saw an early screening of Disney's new remake of The Little Mermaid tells Page 6 that it seems to dip a toe or a fin into the Brexit debacle, and even contains what appears to be a dig at Kate Middleton. The critic tells us that the film seems to draw a number of subtle yet plausible comparisons between Meghan Markle and Prince Harry on the one hand and the two lead characters, Ariel, who is black in the new version, and Prince Eric, who is white on the other. But take a look at this. But one scene in particular seems to get pretty literal. Ariel has sacrificed her voice in order to get to the surface and meet Prince Eric. She can't speak, so he tries to guess her name, they told us. His first guess is Diana. His second guess is Catherine, but after Ariel gives a disgusted reaction, he concludes, okay, definitely not Catherine. You tell me if that isn't a direct dig at the Catherine that we are thinking of right now. Now, I haven't updated my PubLink channel in a while, and this feels like the intersection of the multiverses because since Harry pitching Meghan to Bob Iger at the Lion King premiere, I never thought that I was going to talk about Disney again. But it seems that these writers and executives not only want to go woke and broke, they are also actively looking to get Markle. And I have the hunch they will get their wish. But not only Disney wants to borrow clout from the royal family. Meghan went as far as including the word service in her acceptance speech. Meghan uses Queen's mantra for her own crowning moment. Duchess hails service as she accepts Women of Vision Award at glitzy New York Gala with Prince Harry by her side a week after Charles made it a key part of his coronation pledge. And to make things even more convoluted, we have breaking news in Hertz Yellow, of course. Prince Harry and Meghan involved in a near-catastrophic car chase? I am not joking. This is an actual headline from Sky News. And according to Sky News, the car chase lasted for more than 2 hours in New York. You know, I don't want to jump to conclusions that fast, but their reputation precedes them. Harry and Meghan, we were chased by paparazzis at high speed in New York for 2 hours. New York. Meanwhile, what do you want me to say? Canel, if you have ever visited New York for even a week, let alone lived in New York, you know that a 2-hour high-speed car chase is impossible. Harry and Meghan want the UK taxpayer to pay for his security, and they will go through every law to get it. But then we have further details. According to TASS, okay, I'm calling it. Harry and Meghan are furious that they were photographed in a taxi that was not part of the paparazzi deal. They were to be filmed and photographed in the huge motorcade. So now they are raging and are going to sue over a dangerous car chase that didn't happen. As I'm telling you, so many details, so much happening. What motorcade? What is this? And thanks to Nancy Sidley, we have a glimpse of the 3 SUV motorcade in which the Harkles arrived. Now that's a bit overkill, I think, because I think nobody really pays attention to them as much as they want everyone to believe it. And I have to agree with Meghan's mole. Harry, Meghan, and Doria are playing a sick game. Prove me wrong. And you can see 3 pictures. The first from last night, the third from that date night a few weeks ago, and in the middle, yeah, Diana. Not that hard to see. The extreme coincidence that all 3 drivers look alike cannot be unseen. And it's thanks to Tribes Britannia that we can see it much, much better. This video proves Meghan and Harry lied. The 2 police cars turned right at the traffic lights. Their taxi went straight on. They literally staged the whole thing, and the NYPD were not escorting them. You can see that their bodyguard steps out of the vehicle, I don't know, maybe to tip the paparazzis, give them a sandwich or something, while the Montecito duo stays inside. And yes, there are police cars at the back, so you might think they were escorting them or something. But as soon as they cross the traffic light, the police cars turn right and the taxi goes straight ahead. This was all for a show, and it went completely wrong for them. Then it dawned on me, just a few minutes on a taxi with Meghan and Doria must feel like 2 hours. Can you imagine being there? That's why Harry had that look again. And no, this is not the first time we have seen him with that deer in headlights stare. The Caribbean prince, we have seen this face before, and they can only focus on the negatives. They were heckled. Meghan, how does it feel to be a part of 2 broken families? This was their big launch, and Prince Harry looks like he knows what is going to happen when he gets home. And it was Evans E. who spotted that they were not wearing any seatbelts. So much for a speed chase on the streets of New York. What a circus this has become. What's more, Harry and Meghan lied. New York Police Department has released details of what happened. It was Harry and Meghan who acted dramatically because they didn't want paparazzi to know where they were going. They got to their residence without incident. And here's the actual statement of NYPD to Sky News. Police sources in New York have given Sky News, U.S. partner network NBC News the following breakdown of what happened on Tuesday night. Harry and Meghan leave the Ziegfeld ballroom with private security with them at around 10 p.m. local time. Police say the couple wanted to go back to where they were staying on the Upper East Side. Harry and Meghan didn't want paparazzi to know where they were going, so they were driven across 57th Street and other streets for about an hour and 15 minutes. One NYPD vehicle was escorting their vehicle. The Sussexes were driven to the 19th precinct and stayed there around 15 minutes. Police helped get the pair get off the block, and they got into a different car. I guess that was the taxi. They got to their residence without being followed. Police have said it was a bit of a chaotic scene. I mean, how can you make up something like that? A speeding car chase or whatever. Gingerbread, after all the pain of losing his mother in a car chase, pretends to make this seem the same. That is despicable. That is the lowest of the low. And you know how important is timing in all these affairs. And by affairs, I mean plain old show business. According to TMZ, there was an alleged stalker arrested at Montecito Mansion. I wonder who could be so invested in breaking in there. Oh, that explains a lot. But well, to put the final nail on the blatant made-up car chase-like coffin, New York's Mayor Eric Adams made a public statement reacting to all this Monte shit show, saying, and I quote, "I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase." My Royal Rogues, I told you there was so much to unpack today, but now it's your turn to say what you think about this in the comments. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming episodes. Much love and bliss.